In today's video, I'm going to take a look at McDonald's. I heard a lot of people saying that McDonald's was falling apart, and I wanted to take a look and see what that meant. And I did take a look at the daily chart and noticed that the recent high was made at a 1272 extension of the prior high to low swing. One of the things I always say is that many moves tend to terminate at extensions of prior swings. I can also understand why somebody would look at a short in this one after it reached the extension, and then you can see from a lower time frame chart that there were sell triggers after hitting this resistance. You did have the moving average crossover to the downside, you did take out a prior swing low, and that was followed with this healthy decline here. However, it can't keep going lower unless we break the next key decision on the daily chart, and I think this is something that some of you don't look at, and that's the symmetry. So what I did was I went back and looked at the most recent campaign swing, and I compared the most recent decline with a couple of these prior declines. Okay, so here's a prior decline here, $6.75. Here's one at $5.82, and here is the most recent decline at $5.95. Now that is actually potential support, and again, if it's going to continue lower, it needs to break that support. Now this symmetry also just happens to overlap a 618 retracement of another prior swing. So yes, McDonald's could go lower, but it needs to break this support to really get it going on the downside. The support comes in at 154.97 to 155.86. If we break it, then yeah, I'd go along with looking for at least a deeper downside correction in McDonald's. However, if you cannot break below the same key support and you start seeing some buy triggers, then the shorts are going to get squeezed, and you have to acknowledge the fact that if we hold this support, you could actually get another extension to the upside instead. Okay, so you always want to take these markets from one decision to the next. Yes, this is extension resistance, and you did get a sell trigger against it, but this is support, and the question is going to be to hold or not to hold, and then trade accordingly. As far as if you're looking for more of a decline, you really need it to break underneath there, but if it holds, be prepared for it to potentially resume the rally.